Hey, this is Super D here, your favorite ex-powerlifter, and if I'm not, I should be. Now listen, we're gonna talk today about a certain muscle in the back that you never really hear about, all right? First of all, I wanna thank Mark Quadratus from New Hampshire for sending me this email, and he's like, look, do a thing on the Quadratus Lumborum. That's the QL muscle in your lower back. It attaches to your pelvic bone and your bottom rib, okay? Found out it's one of the most responsible muscles for lower back pain because of the compression it puts on the spine. Now what causes this pain? Well, ever since the 90s, these things came out called video games and computers. And we're not talking about table tennis from the 70s. We're talking about this. People are like, look at my back. Okay? And they're on the computers all day. And the cell phones, and so this muscle's constantly stretched out. It goes into hypertonicity. It's a bad thing, and it just has a lot of little, very little blood flow. Today we're going to show you how to not just is to relieve it somewhat so it's not aching, and to really get that gluteus medius kicking again where it should be. Here's what's going on. When your back goes like that, it's a disease, and you'll see it in a lot of men. It's called no ass at all. Now, that's a fancy term for no ass at all. And here's what it is. We've got a huge posterior tilt, this going like this, and then a slump for the upper thoracic back, this like this, and this is it. This is the no ass at all. This is how they walk. And you can watch, their feet go like this. Look at this cameraman. You can see them coming from a mile away. There's nothing strong about that. So don't be caught in the disease of no ass at all. That goes for you girls too. That's not real attractive. Guys like a booty. And now listen. So we're gonna show you how to tame it down. Then we're gonna show you some strengthening techniques that really lead to the gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, and bypass that Quadratus Lumborum. And then we have a specific thing to build the Quadratus Lumborum so it's strong again with blood flow. You loosen it up with some of the tricks we're doing, and now we're gonna hit it. And look, it takes Super D, an ex-powerlifter, to come up with this crap. But I want you to think about these things, and you come up with them too. Together we can conquer all this stuff, all right? Stay tuned and watch this. The first thing we're gonna do to tame the Quadratus Lumborum is hang upside down. One of our favorite things. We're gonna take these big bands. We're gonna use two for Levi. Levi's about 270, and he's gonna hang in here. We have it about 6 foot tall. We got our big rogue rack, so we know we're safe. Now here's Levi here. The first thing we're gonna do here, Joseph, cameraman, reverse hip hike. Show him what it is. There you go. Try not to get too much rotation. Just one side goes up, hikes up, the other side goes down simultaneously. It's a really easy thing to do. It really gets the QL muscle under control. You have the band wrapped right around there, and you're using it to hike back and forth, and it's pressing right against that band. Great stuff. Now the second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna call the butterfly. Now watch what Levi does. Brings his feet down, puts them together. Now he's gonna butterfly his knees to the outside. Get a little abduction here, pushing against the bands, creating that vacuum in with the lower back. The QL, Quadratus Lumborum, it's going to, it's tentacled in on each vertebrae down there, so he's really letting it get worked out, released, and everything he needs to do after sitting at a desk all day. Now the next thing we're gonna do is called the wishbone. This is gonna be a little bit of adductor release. Good. Now he's just gonna relax. He's not gonna do anything. He's gonna let his legs fall. This is where we want the adductors to start loosening up, not be so hypertonic, where the gluteus medius and the minimus do not do their job. It's the QL takes over like we described before. So this is what we have to relieve it. Now we're gonna show you some exercises to build it. Thank you, Levi. But what are firemen for, huh, if they can't hang around? We talked about the Quadratus Lumborum being a tough muscle that's overstressed. Now let's do something about strengthening it. This is called the blob lift. We've showed you this before. Let's refresh your memory. I'll do it because my training partners don't seem to do it quite right. Here we go. Come here, cameraman. I'm not going to neutral back alignment at the top. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm just loading the QLs. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going out. I'm like reaching over the shelf and pulling up. Here's what it goes. Most of the jobs we use about 315 pounds, double overhand on a 3-inch pipe. You girls can do it too. Super deep. Lengthening phase, Quadratus Lumborum. Let's do an old favorite, Louis Simmons' reverse hyper. Here's our fireman friend Levi. Come here, watch this. Quadratus Lumborum right here. Stretching, traction. Under a momentum loop, kind of like kettlebell. Beautiful exercise for the QL. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. Great stuff. I've never heard anything bad about it. You have to use it if you get one, all right? Now, not all of you are privy to the blob lift or to the reverse hyper. Heck, a lot of you don't even have the big bands to hang from, okay? But here's something you can do at home, right in your living room while you're watching SuperDtv 3000. I had to put that in. Now watch. All I'm gonna do is sit down on the floor with my legs right out. I'm gonna tighten up like this, and I'm gonna start working the Quadratus Lumborum. Ready? Here we go. Look at that. I'm walking forward, okay? Walking backward. Oh yeah, it sucks. It really does. Now, I'm going like a clock. See how I'm doing that? Easy stuff, isn't it? Now we're gonna put a twist on it.
Work hard, train hard. Work hard, train hard. See you on the platform. See you on the platform. It's cool. Work hard, train hard.
I like this
hard, train hard.
This is Levi, the fireman. This is my choice, the medicine ball.
Work hard, train hard. Work hard, train hard. See you on the platform. See you on the platform.
Let's add a little boom boom to this, and let's use a weight. Someone gave me the beast. Get it right here. Now I'm gonna do my butt walk. Now I'm building some serious Quadratus Lumborum. Walking right, and go backwards with it. Yeah, Super D. The strong QL. Okay.
I'm Evan, I'm a softball player. All these guys using baby weight. It's time to use some plates.
Man, that was some crazy stuff, right? People walking around under dupa, you know, that's Slavic for ass. So they're walking around under dupa, we call the hip hikes, going around building their Quadratus Lumborums, doing different things, kettlebells, dumbbells, plates, medicine balls, whatever you can think of. Even just body weight. There's no excuse why your lower back needs to be in pain. Just do the exercises we showed you. Tame that QL, build the gluteus medius, and strengthen the QL so it does its function. So it's not all sticking together and gummed up, just pulling that spine into horrible positions. Listen, you know, this game is all about longevity, okay? And how long you want to go. I don't compete anymore, but I love powerlifting, and I can still do it, you know? Even though I have some aches and pains, I'm still able to do it. Why? Because I take care of myself, all right? Take care of that QL muscle. Do the things I told you. Remember, it's all about the total, and if you want a good one, you have to have a strong lower back, all right? One that's able to endure those lifts. Now listen, let's stamp out no ass at all. We don't want this, okay? We want butt. See that? Okay? That's Super D here, and we will see you on the platform.